Hello friends. I'm not really sure what the best way to handle this blog is, but here's the plan for now. I was looking at my calendar at August. It's August 1st today, and I was like, dang, this month is crazy. There's so much going on, so much exciting stuff. I want to share it all, but like some of it's like small things, some of it's really big things, and I think instead of trying to break it up and like overthink things, I'm just going to make a series of blogs called August. And it'll be just as much as I don't know if it'll be 1 blog or 5 blogs, but we're just going to start, because like, just to give you an idea of what's going on. It's just so much exciting stuff. So here we go. We've got my calendar here. So today we're working, Helicopria has a new EP coming out, in case you haven't heard. We're talking about names. By the time you see this blog, it'll be released. But we're talking about the name. We've got Supergeist. We thought of Ethos. Allison really liked that one. Drew and I really like Super Hippopotamus.
Drew, what do you think we should call the EP? Super Hippopotamus.
But that's not going over so well with the girls for some reason. But anyways, we're deciding on a name. Maybe it'll be Supergeist. I want to decide like today, because we've got like photo shoot done and everything, so we can start promoting stuff so we can release it October 8th like we're planning. Hopefully that stays strong. But so in the other room, Chris, he's there. He's the producer on the album. And Drew's here, which is why this is here, of course. And we're working on post-production stuff, because this album's going to be kind of electronic. So there's like some computerized stuff happening. That's what we're doing in the other room. And so we're doing that today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Also amidst that, so Helicopria new EP, we're working on that. That's gonna be cool. And then Sirma is an artist from Istanbul, and I play in her group. You might have seen some of the stuff. It's all electronic drums. She's working on a new album, so she's asked me, Dave Mackay, to play keys and synth. Drew's playing on it as well, doing some crazy bass programming, and we're writing a new EP with her, writing our parts. I mean, she's written the music. So she's sent some demos, so over the next few weeks, actually the next few days, I need to be working my parts up. But check this out. So she just sent me these yesterday, and I downloaded them. I have to go through like a bunch of sounds and like just plan some cool stuff for that. So we're writing for Sirma and her new EP, and she's got some shows coming up. And then I go to Minnesota and I play a show with a band called the Gentlemen of Nuco. I'm a good friend with the leader of the band, and they want to do a drum feature show. So I think it's going to be a bit of a crazy show. So and while I'm doing that in Minnesota, I'll also be hanging out with Mike Linden and coding version 2 of jpbouvetmusic.com, which, another sneak peek, homepage looks kind of like this. Yeah, you probably can't see anything. That probably meant nothing, but it's very exciting. Just know that that was very cool. And then the next weekend's a Flight Drum Festival in North Carolina, and I don't know what I'm doing. I feel very unprepared. More on that later. And then I get back, and Zach Mullings, who's a drummer, you might have seen in Berkeley Chops Volume 2, really dope drummer, one of my favorites. He's coming up to Boston because I need to teach him Sirma's music, because he's subbing for me, while the next week I'm having the first JP Bouvet drum camp in Folsom, California. So, lots to think about. And then I get back from that on September 1st, and that's my mom's birthday. But yeah, that's why I don't know how to plan this blog. There's just a lot going on, and I'm just gonna cover all of it, and then we're just gonna break it up in tangible chunks, cool? Yeah, so, first things first, we're working on Helicopria. This is the August blog. Blaugust. None of those work. Whatever. Let's get to it. I love
that one that comes in early.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I love all the entrances and exits of that upbeat thing. That's good.
We did a lot of nasty things today.
Well, we tried to make her voice a little more sexy.
Yeah. Day 2, check. While Chris stepped out for a few hours amidst Helicopria, amidst Helicopria recording,
to listen to it again. It's perfect.
Drew and I are picking takes for Drew's album.
And Snapchatting friends. At least I'm Snapchatting.
He's Snapchatting friends. I'm not Snapchatting friends, but mainly because I don't have friends to Snapchat. But we're listening to Show This Fill because it's me and Ian, 2 drummers, and here are some highlights.
That is the stankiest.
I can't even tell who's who.
This one's called Alexander the Salamander.
Also known as Doo Doo Dada.
Perfect.
Doo Doo Dada. Why 2 drummers on the album, Drew?
This is why.
We have one thing left to record for the Helicopria EP. Vocals.
Your
Raise your fist! Dude, you're killing that last note. Killing it. Literally killing.
Can I tape this up?
It's like,
Is there not any tape in it?
oh. That's the lyrics that you need to read out.
Raise your fist, paint it red.
So that's
Raise your
it.
Fist, paint me
It's
red.
only the last time it's Paint Me Red, like the whole thing.
I just don't want to forget it when I'm in my yelling state. Is there no tape?
I think you're gonna be so into it that you don't even
Just
think
feel
about
it.
You just gotta
I
feel
don't
it.
want to feel it. I want to read it. Duck choir. Here we go.
He said with gusto.
One more time.
We got a little break in my day, and I'm trying to figure out a plan for the Flight Drum Festival drum solo that I need to do in like a week and a half. I have a couple ideas, because I realized recently that it's 45 minutes of playing, and that's a really, really long time. Because I do want it to be good. The only pieces of music I would like to play are a song off the new Mackay Group EP. So I'm thinking play a triplet solo section-ish type thing, go wherever, and then end up with triplets at kind of the right tempo, and then start that track. The only other thing I want to get in, that I want to mess around with, is this idea of playing out of time, in time, that I've been messing around with. So like, this is probably gonna sound awful, but basically, like separating the one limb and putting it out of time. So like my right hand just slowing down, but keeping this beat going. So but I'm gonna throw some ideas around for a while, and then go to Dave's house and hear the new album because he's done mixing it, and you will come with me.
That's it. Yes, please.
I think it's really trebly, but like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can add a bass solo. I think it needs a bass solo, but we can do that later.
Tell me your thoughts on this bar.
I think you should definitely do that piano though, because otherwise it sounds like look at me play the bass.
That's exactly what I didn't want it to do. Yeah, that'll be added. Don't worry.
Then it'll feel like continuous rather than a fill.
Alright, JP, show me what you got.
Stick it in.
Show 'em what you got. Stick it to
What about you, Aaron?
We're headed to Minnesota today. Gentlemen of Nuco. Sounds good. Juan Carlos Mendoza.